Hey guys, we're on top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure. We're looking at, well, man, what are we looking at actually? So many things to notice today, but I want to start with the pool. Ian, they have expanded the pool.
They have. They've added a shallow end.
Now, yeah, they've added a shallow end that's in the it's like kind of a shape of an arrowhead. It's like, you know, it's got the little thing, and then it kind of widens out into like an arrowhead form. There's definite purpose to the way that they're shaping this thing. That looks to me like the bottom, obviously, of Battle Escape, right? That's substructure for Battle Escape. It has to be, right?
Yes.
Because we were looking at, okay, so it's about noon right now, or 1 o'clock. We were down, we haven't seen this yet probably, but we're gonna go to Big Thunder Trail later on today. And we were looking at the concept art that they have on the trail, because you can see, guys, the tunnel from Big Thunder Trail. It's pretty cool.
You can see straight through the tunnel.
The Frontierland tunnel.
Frontierland entrance where you walk through, where the train will go over, and we got all hyped and happy.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun. But we're trying to visualize where, you know, the pool is in relation to the concept art, and it just, my mind does not match. I can't map this with the concept art. I want to put this in the middle, but Battle Escape is all the way to the left in the concept art, right? So isn't that? I mean, it's kind of hard to reconcile those two things.
It is a little.
I guess it just seems like if that's Battle Escape. Now that's according to Roberts. Actually, his image puts Battle Escape more towards the middle.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, in the middle, if you look overhead, if you're looking overhead, or using the mock-up that Mice Chat made, Battle Escape looks like it's more towards the middle.
No, it's more.
Well, I've got the image right here. I mean,
well, see, I can't see that right now. I mean, I'll see it in a couple of days on the video, but I can't very well retort on camera.
No, you cannot. So
I'm sure I can respond in the comments.
Retort this.
I'm sure I left a nice paragraph in the comments about
You sure did. Yeah, that was a very insightful comment that you had there. Thank you very much.
Now I have to. It's real.
All right. Now, you know, here's the thing. Both Ian and I noticed how smooth the terrain looks around Battle Escape. They are ready. That is, they're smoothing it out for what?
Something.
To start doing something, right?
Yeah.
Like it has to be. It can't just be random dirt before you build on it. Before you build on it, you've got to have a level surface, right? So that means they're getting ready to build. I think. Doesn't that seem logical?
It does seem logical, Mr. Spock.
It's only logical. All right. This morning when I was here, every single forklift, every single dirt mover or earth mover was on top of the Mount Spielberg back there. It's still Mount Spielberg today, but they're moving a lot of dirt around. Presumably either moving it up there from the pool or moving it somewhere else, taking it off the Mount Spielberg and putting it somewhere else. What do you think?
I feel like they're taking off.
Okay, but let's talk about the real star of the show. They have completed the wall.
Well, the forms.
Huh?
The forms.
The wall's done, Ian.
Those are forms, not walls, damn it.
Okay, you have one long, continuous piece of that. Now that I see it in completion, that's definitely like
that's on our side.
A hillside.
That's not on the island side.
That is on our side. Yes, that is definitely our side. The river is definitely on the other side of that wall, and it's definitely, you know, the terrain that the train is going to be passing on the left.
Yes.
So, you know, we should expect to see trees and dirt and rocks and a waterfall on the other side of that wall. And now, if we zoom in even further, let me see if I can get this right, because it's hard to see through this thing. Those rocks that we saw on Tom Sawyer's Island are now on top of the fort.
The fort, we repeat, has been starting to turn into rockwork.
The fort, yeah, the fort,
Get
right?
hyped.
Get hyped, people. That is something. That is something. Why would they put them there if they're not staying there? That's what I'm saying. The rails are going to come out eventually. Those rails, those are just OSHA rails.
Yeah, those are just worker safety rails.
Yeah. So the rocks are going on top of the fort. I wish we could see the other side of the fort. I mean, the whole thing. I can't see, because remember how last week we were saying there was, you know, the dirt had been, you could tell that they were moving dirt up around it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just lost it. Now later on, like Ian and I were talking about, well, that's exciting, right? I mean,
Yeah.
That's some of the most exciting stuff that we've seen in a while, is the completion of that form wall, the wall of forms, as it were. We can now, it's so much easier to visualize what's going to happen, the path of the river, where the river is and where it isn't. Without those walls there, it was so hard to tell, at least for me anyway. So now, I mean, that's amazing. And they're doing this first, by the way. They're making so much quick progress in this because they need to get that up and going before they finish Star Wars Land.
Yeah, they want
that needs to be visible soon, like in a year, right?
They have said, I mean, they didn't give an actual date, but they've said summer 2017.
Summer 2017, yeah. So that's less than a year now.
Yeah. Hopefully early summer, not like,
right,
hey,
not,
end of August is
well,
still summer.
in SoCal, summer is running into September.
Yeah.
So it's 85 degrees out right now.
Early summer, and not like, hey guys, I know we said summer, but technically summer is until September 23rd. So.
Yeah. And then as we later on today, we're going to be showing you our view from the Big Thunder Trail, but you can see the tunnel definitely taking shape. You can see the wooden structures up top. The train is going to be that high.
Yeah,
Ian.
now it actually does have to get pretty high now.
Right, that's what I was saying. Remember, we were saying that the train's a lot higher than you think.
I couldn't see the tunnel before, okay? I couldn't see where the train had to go.
Finally, I got one.
So, I will give this bit though. It'll be that high by the time it gets there, not by the time it's all over.
Well, no, but it's got to start making its way up. I think
high by the
it
time
could go.
It's over there.
It could go above almost the entire length of that. I think.
That said, the angle it's going across the bridge, is it going to go over the Phantasmic storage?
It must. Okay. Well, anyway, that mess of forms and walls is starting to take a little bit shape, or a little more clear shape, but still there is some confusion. Does the train, where's the train going to be? I feel like the train has to, see that, this is what I'm saying, that it looks like a Tetris block on the far right, the L on its side.
Yeah, yes, I see.
Okay. I feel like the train has to be on the right of that thing.
On the right of that?
Yes, because it can't go left of it.
I assume it would be the same thing. I think it has to go left to that. Otherwise, that's way too sharp of a curve left.
Exactly.
So it has to go to the left. If it goes right, it has to take a sharper turn left.
It's going over it. You're right. It's going to go left of it, but not.
Yeah, because if it goes
it's going over it.
Because if it goes right of it, then it has to take an even sharper left turn.
Right. Let's say, okay, so left of the Tetris block. God, I love the way we name these things. Left of the Tetris block.
So take a left of Tetris and a right of Phantasmic Storage, and then straight on to Toontown.
We have the best crop in the whole world. Okay. All right. Now we've got our Hungry Bear view, and look at what are those giant? What are those things sitting on the hillside there? Do you know what I'm looking at?
No, I'm looking at them too.
They almost look like railroad tracks.
Just like oversized.
It's just giant pieces of timber? Or lumber, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, lumber, right?
Giant.
Is that wood? Or
something.
Is it wood, you think?
Huge tracks all that.
Huge tracks. Back again. Is that wood, or is that metal?
It almost looks kind of metal.
It does, because it's almost... Well, I don't know. I can't. Again, it's tough to see. It'll look a lot clearer to you than it does to us. But those are impressive looking things, whatever they are. Those are hanging out over here by the Hungry Bear, getting ready for something. Well, we tried to take a little closer examination off camera here, and we have concluded somewhat. Well, it's a somewhat of a conclusion that those are either H piles or I beams on the right, and Ian thinks that thing that's to the left of it means nothing. It's nothing. I think it's something, but I don't know what it is. Oh man, we can see right down the tunnel path to Fantasyland here.
Yeah.
Look at that. We can just see right down it. Wow. And you can sort of see the exit of the Frontierland tunnel. Oh, where did I go? There it is, right there. Where that guy, is that a guy working? No, it's just a thing. There's the exit to the Frontierland tunnel. Wow. And then that's Phantasmic Storage just to its right. It's good, it's funny because it won't be long, Ian.
Yep.
Before we won't be able to recognize what it used to be.
Yeah.
When we first started cutting out that Phantasmic Storage, it was, you know, you could just see that, you could see them carving it out, and we could see the shape of it. Now that they've got a bunch of walls and stuff up, it's harder to tell the shape of things.
King, once the show buildings up, we won't be able to see anything.
Right, doesn't that blow your mind?
Once the show buildings are up, we're gonna be like, oh, come on,
yeah.
See.
We're gonna know, we could know, and we'll have known at one point what the guts of this land looked like at one point.
Oh, it's way up the tower.
One more thing before we go, Fresh Bake. This is actually an interesting view of the Tower of Terror. You can see that they're beginning the scaffolding. It's up, basically. The scaffolding is on the Tower of Terror. Okay, I gotta catch my breath. I like to check up here every now and then just to see if I can see anything. You can see the dirt. You can see a crane or two. There's the other crane. There's those pylon things. Guys, we haven't filmed yet, but I was at Mickey and Friends parking structure this morning. You've probably already seen this, but there's some amazing stuff waiting for me. The update this week is going to be pretty interesting. Like I said, you probably already saw it. Tell me what happened. And you still can't see anything. I had to lean all the way over to the left just to get the view that I have. We'll push in here a little bit and see. That's the dam. And then beyond that, I can't see anything. This is terrible video. I'm so sorry. I can't see anything from here, man. This is bogus. Ian is telling me that there's a tunnel entrance right in front of us.
I can see right through it.
I wish we could see more, you guys.
The train will go right over that, and we'll walk through there. In a couple
Where?
years.
Wait. Oh, oh my gosh, that hole right there.
That's like a hole. Okay, turn a couple seconds there.
Okay.
Reaction.
What were you looking
So
at,
see the boards up there? That's okay, just beneath.
Up where the train
That is going to
Just
be
be-
where we walk into and see.
Oh my gosh.
And have our minds exploded.
My mind just exploded. I gotta pick up my brains off this pavement. That's the tunnel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Frontierland one.
Yeah.
Also, there's the Fantasyland one a little further down that way.
Wow.
That'll be the Frontierland.
I hope you guys can see this as well as we can.
I don't think it's going to translate well, but geez,
No.
this is awesome.
It is totally killer. This is what that is.
You
My
actually see a thing that we can visualize.
And then it's going to turn right. See, they
you're
finished the
gonna
wall,
turn
and it's
right.
going to curve right.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Big Thunder Trail. It's going to be back, and there's going to be rock work and stuff like
I would
that.
love Big Thunder Trail to be back. I would.
Oh my God, just dead ahead, you guys, just straight ahead, where you can see the dirt through,
Yeah.
and the train's going to go right over that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, I just had a nerdgasm. Okay, so
yeah, where are we coming in from?
well, it's over here actually. It's out of frame.
That is going to be this.
Yes, okay,
here.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
We're going to be coming in from
Yeah.
here.
The Fantasy
Right.
entrance will be over
Big
here.
Thunder's over here.
That always got me confused because I would always see them, doing the rock work and stuff that we're seeing. It's not even. It's none of that rock work. All that stuff is Hungry Bear. I feel like for some reason I'm able to visualize things better than if I had the image up over. Just looking at this. Here's the fort, right? The fort's right about there. By the way, they put the rocks on top of the fort. That's where the Phantasmic storage is going to be by that waterfall. We're guessing is right in this little area right here.
Probably this
Underneath the
is
bridge?
actually this stretch here.
Well, this is where they enter. I thought was through these waterfall areas,
so
right?
it's probably right in here.
Okay. Now, when I was up there this morning, which you guys have already seen, but Ian and I haven't yet, they've dug a bigger pool. Not deeper, longer. They've dug out a new section. And so...
Wait, so the pool's bigger now?
Yeah, so now where's the pool? The pool's got to be
The pool's
over here, right?
It's somewhere
Yeah.
over here.
Because we're thinking it's Battle Escape. That's Battle Escape. That's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
The actual ride is here.
No, the actual ride's back here.
Is it there?
This is Q and pre-show.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so Battle Escape is somewhere over here. We don't know if it's inside the rocks there or not.
Maybe it's somewhere
probably
down over
is.
there. Down over there.
So this is where the pool is somewhere right there.
it's got to be.
And it's bigger now. It's longer.
How much? Significantly longer?
A third, maybe, by a third.
Oh, that's
Yeah. And I have a feeling they're not done yet. So, there you go.
Wow.
That was fun.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Star Wars Land updates from the Knothole gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked by joining our Patreon campaign or by buying a Fresh Baked t-shirt. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!